Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. And just a reminder before I start the cards today that I am doing the Divine Masculine Dark Truth series right now. We're doing a card a day, we're talking about the masculines, their journey, what they go through and how they feel. And this is really beneficial for the feminine to understand when it's hurting you, that it's actually working out good, because the masculines are processing and healing. And I know it hurts, and I know it's painful. I know this journey kicks your butt sometimes, but it's worth it. And in that series, you start to understand why they do the things they do. There is also 3 other series available: a Find Your Way to Union series, a DM Journey to Union series, and the Separation Heal series. And those series explain why it all happens the way it does. And if you've got questions, if there's anything on your mind, go to the playlist Twin Flames Everything You Need to Know, and you'll find a video there that will help you, it will resonate with you, and it will really clear things up. Because I know there's some confusion, especially if you're just finding the channel for the first time, or you're returning to the channel and you're not sure what's going on. Do have a look around the playlist. And anyone who is wanting to learn tarot, there is also a Learn Tarot with Me for free series on here too. So there's plenty of content for you. And I know I receive emails asking me questions, but all the questions that you have are somewhere on the channel. So have a look around. So today then we're going to bring in 3 powerful decks. We're going to use our soul sister Cherie from Divine Visions. I love this deck. This is the Divine Love Messages. We're going to bring in the Twin Flame Odyssey by Carole, and we're going to use the Written in the Stars by vibe.with.mae. Okay, so let's do this then. Thank you, angels. I do feel there's some blocked throat chakra today. They're giving me that need to clear the air. So that's what's happening. The need to clear the air. And there's all this heat around right now. You know, there needs to be a storm to clear the air. And sometimes there's a storm in our lives or in our journey to clear the air. You know, when things seem to be going wrong, they're actually going right, because that's how things get built. That's how we get guided where we're meant to be. You know, we go through the dark night of the soul to find the light. So trust that all is well and that you are safe. So thank you, angels. So what do we need to know today? There we go. What do we need to know today, please, for the Divine Feminine? Yeah, definitely giving me this, like, needing to clear the air or clearing the throat. So things are changing. You know, we're moving into July tomorrow as well. Very powerful energy. What's going on with the masculine today? What energy is the feminine in today? Or what does the feminine want to say? What does the masculine want to say? And what's going on with the connection? Wow. And what's the energy around the connection today, please, angels? The energy around the divine feminines and the energy around the divine masculines. There we go. Okay. Wow. Let's do this then. So the energy around the divine masculines, we've got rapid ascension and ego death. Look at that for powerful. Rapid ascension and ego death. So that's what your masculine is going through. They're rapidly ascending. They're finding things out. They're giving me an itchy eye today. Okay, and an itchy eye is connected with the ego, the physical world, the things you see. So if you have any eye issues today, that could be an itching eye. You know, perhaps you've got hay fever, you're doing some gardening, you get an itchy eye. But there's always a reason behind it. And George yesterday was doing some gardening and he got itchy eyes. So this makes sense to me. So, you know, the eyes are connected with what you see. And when you see things in your physical world that you don't like very much, you start having eye issues. You start having runny eyes. You start feeling like something's in the eye. Your eye can blow up. You can get pink eye. You can get pouts. All kinds of things. But they're certainly giving me an itchy eye today. And this is, you know, the left eye. And this is left for love. So, you know, this is about them needing to make changes, and it feels like they need to wipe things away or wash things away so they can see clearly. And that's what the ego death is all about, because the ego is the fear. The ego edges the goodness out, and when that dies, we see things clearly. So this is like the masculines removing that mask or taking away that veil of confusion. starting to see. A lot like Neo in the Matrix when he gets unplugged and he wakes up in that room on the ship and he says to Morpheus, "What's wrong with my eyes?" And Morpheus says, "You've never used them before." So this is about seeing things very clearly. And the masculines are starting to rapidly ascend and see things clearly. So they're going through a rapid ascension. So if you're having any physical symptoms, and I've done a video on that in the playlist, anything you're going through physically right now, if you know it's not connected with your own self, or because you know your body better than anybody, you know if you need to worry, or if it's some form of spiritual transformation you're going through. And obviously, if you're worried about your body, always see a doctor or get help. But if you know it's a spiritual thing, then you can ask your body why. Why am I experiencing this? Why am I feeling this way? What is this showing to me? Because you become the observer of your life. And if you know that this isn't connected with you, then you know it's connected with your twin. So anything connected with the eyes today, the throat today, it's connected with starting to see rapid ascension, clarity coming in, movement and change, and the death of the ego, which is super powerful. Let me just pop these down here. A lot of passion and fire. That's why I'm guided to red. I wore red yesterday, got red on today. I'm feeling this is connected with divine timing, Metatron, Archangel Metatron. His colour is red. So it's about embracing the possibility of what's to come. For the masculine, we've got mystery. Here we go. Look at this. It's not clear. And I want the truth. Okay, it's not clear. So this is why they're clearing the way. They're clearing the throat. They're clearing the air. They're clearing the eyes. This is why it's not clear and I want the truth. So they're trying to find the truth. And this is really powerful because when I record the Divine Masculine Dark Truth series, the angels always guide me when to post that. And today's message is about seeking answers, seeking the truth, trying to understand the connection and what it is. Are you hiding something? So you may be thinking, Divine Masculine, are you hiding something? What's going on? But they are seeking their truth. That's what they are currently doing, going through rapid ascension. Very powerful today for the masculines again. We've got here, let's talk. Wow. Let's talk. So your masculine is saying, let's talk. Okay, let's communicate. So again, they want to clear the air. They want to sort things out. They want to be in contact with you. So another big sign here, as we move into July, about that communication coming in. Very powerful. Rapid ascension change. For the feminine then, we've got attraction. Okay, when you look into my eyes, I feel the passion rising in my soul. And if you've been attracted to red today or vibrant colours, it's because you can feel the heat between you, that kundalini rising energy, the chemistry. When you look into my eyes, so you know full well that when you look into their eyes, that you see into their soul and you see through the mask and all the illusion and you feel the heat between you. I feel the passion. So you're going to feel that passion today, Divine Feminine. And that passion is rising up in your soul. We've got forgiveness. And this has been an ongoing message. Forgive and release. Let go. I forgave you or I forgive you. It feels like some of you have forgave. You've already done the work. Some of you are forgiving right now, or you're trying to understand why you need to forgive. I forgive you because I know that my forgiveness will allow you to grow spiritually. And remember, when you're being hurt on this journey, it's growing your soul. You're receiving wisdom and knowledge and experiences to expand you so that you can rapidly ascend too and find your way and help other people, give guidance and, really help to heal the world. So forgiveness heals. And maybe you're thinking, I don't want to forgive them. It's not right. You're looking at it through the ego, and there has to be an ego death. It's like when people say, it shouldn't hurt this much. But this is a twin flame love. It's unlike any other connection. Someone said to me, I haven't tuned into your channel for a long, long time. And I've tuned back in and it's the same messages. Well, if the same messages are coming through for you, that's a preview of what's to come. And it's reminding you you're still doing that work. Okay? Because you may not like what you hear. You may get triggered. You may go away, come back and receive the same message because that's exactly what you need to hear to move your journey forward. It doesn't mean that, it's all the same. things aren't happening because now's the time. Between now and 2024, not all twin flames, but most twin flames all over the world are going to come into union. And I say not all because the journey of the school of life is always continuing. There's always a continuation. But if you're watching the video now, it's very, very likely that, between now and then, you'll be the one in union helping new twin flames who are coming into the world to come into union too. Does that make sense? So the angels are saying to you, don't get triggered or, let other people or anything else drag you down. There is a reason for all things. So if you've returned and received the same message, it's because you're still learning the same lesson. It means you need to understand or hear what's being said. So forgive. Forgive yourself for feeling vulnerable. Forgive yourself for maybe taking things personally. Don't take it personally. If they need space, they need to heal. Sometimes they do crazy things and act in crazy ways because that's how they heal. That's how they grow. That's how they learn. And it's different for the feminine because the feminine is awake. The masculines are starting to clear things away, to open their eyes to see. So I forgive you, divine masculine, because I know that my forgiveness will allow you to grow spiritually. And that's ego death. And ego death is starting again from a higher perspective, seeing through the eyes of love, not through, that doubt and negativity or fear, because fear is illusion. And fear is false experiences appearing real. And that's what we do. We think about things, we go over things, we blow things out of proportion. And you are mirroring each other. So the angels are saying to you, right now you're mirroring each other. That's why you may be feeling rapid ascension. That's why you may be feeling fear or pain or struggle, because you're going through their ego death too. You're feeling everything on a deep level. This is why forgiveness heals, because that allows you to grow spiritually. And look at this sexual merge. So there's definitely chemistry between you. Definitely today the feminines are feeling this sexual merge. They're giving me fear. And that may create some fear because it's so intense. And it's so intense, it can be mind-blowing and mind-boggling at times. That's why we have to wipe away our eyes and see with the eyes of love, not fear. To start using the third eye. To start listening to the intuition that's going in. The way you've been illuminated from heaven. A lot of change. So a sexual mergers are coming together on every single level. And this is on the 5D too. You're feeling each other. You may be dreaming of each other. Erotic dreams even. Fantasies, visualization, visitation, astral projection, coming together, understanding what this love is, merging together. Your masculine, if you're in contact, may be getting a bit jiggy with you, wanting to bring you together to merge in that way, wanting to talk because they're saying that let's talk. They want to communicate with you. They want to open up. They want to start having a conversation. Let's talk. Let's merge. Let's be together. So don't think they aren't doing the work or they don't want you or desire you, because they absolutely do. And if you're confused about that, if they do desire you because they may be blowing hot and cold, watch yesterday's Divine Masculine message in the masculine series, because that will really explain to you why they do the things they do. So look what we've got here. For the journey, we've got physical separation. So you have to remember, if you are in physical separation, it is illusion, because you were never separate or apart from your twin. And when you realise that, you feel whole and you let go through the ego death of the when and the how and the if and why it's all happened, because separation heals. So when you're in physical separation, you are understanding and growing. And so are they. You're learning something you need to learn. That's why, if you've disappeared from the channel and come back to it, or you find the channel, or you're watching many, many channels and you're having the same message coming out, or you're doing your own cards and the same cards keep coming out, it's because you're still learning what you need to learn at that time. Through the separation, that's where the work happens. We've got share. I need to confess something important. So there's definitely something coming in here where the masculines want to talk and confess. They want to open up. They want to speak their truth. even if you're in physical separation. So, you may be thinking, well, that's all right for twins in communication, but we've been in separation for years and years. This is a big sign that is coming to an end, because that's part of the ego death. When we go into physical separation, we go through an ego death because the masculines have to go within and face themselves in their life, and the feminine has to learn to let go. And that doesn't mean you move on, it means you surrender. Because the worst thing as a feminine is feeling out of control, feeling like you've got no control over things. And that's why separation comes in, so that you start to trust the universe and the higher plan. Yeah, they're giving me that again, like a needing to clear the air. Shaky. Sometimes your voice shakes because it's scary. And I know it feels scary when you're in physical separation. We've got illumination. Now it's crystal clear. So again, it's coming clear, clearing the eyes. And as soon as I spoke about the itchy eyes, it went away. Because when I experience physically what the masculine are going through, they take it away. Because they kind of show me, okay, there you go, you've acknowledged it. It's become crystal clear. It's not your body. And that's why sometimes when you acknowledge what you're feeling and experiencing physically as well as emotionally, that feeling or pain or thing you're going through may go away because you've acknowledged what it is and it's become crystal clear. So things are becoming crystal clear. So a lot of clarity coming in, understanding of what needs to be done to move this forward. And congratulations to anyone who has come into union, anyone who's received communication, or you feel that it's moving forward, or if you feel that you're in your power, because, the angels are so proud of you for doing the work and carrying on and not giving up, because there's power in love. I often think of our last intimate times together. So this is again definitely about the heat between you, the chemistry between you, that sexual desire, that merging of one soul being like united as one. But this is about two physical bodies. So even though you were one soul, you were two physical bodies. So you're merging as one. And then you feel all those fireworks. You feel that heat. It reminds me of when you watch a cartoon, or you watch a show, and they're kind of making love, and then they don't show it to you, but obviously they go outside and look up into the sky, and you've got all the fireworks going off. That's the twin flame love. That's the way it feels when you look into each other's eyes. So imagine how it feels when you are making love and getting jiggy, because it's powerful love. It's amazing stuff. You are one. And the masculines get scared of that desire because it's intense to them and they feel out of control. The thing is, the masculines feel in control in this journey sometimes. The feminines feel out of control. And that's what shifts and changes, because the feminine learns how to take control and to let go of that control, but also to take that power back. And the masculines learn to give you their heart. And that's scary because they also have to release that control. So you're both mirroring each other. You're both learning to surrender. You're both learning to let go, but you're also both learning to step into your power and to work out what this love is. Very powerful. So let's bring in some extra cards then. I feel I could leave it there, but I want to carry it on a little bit. So we're going to use the Masculine Messages to Divine Feminine by George, my twin Blue Eyes Tarot, for each area of the journey. So if you're in separation, what do you need to know? I want you to know how much I care. So if you're in physical separation right now, they do care about you. And they want you to know that. And they're working on the sacral chakra, which is very powerful because that's connected with stability and making a change. And I love your body. So again, reminding you about that physical chemistry between you, the attraction, the way they, you turn them on, the way they sit there thinking about you. And I know you've received a post over the last few days about the journey. And yesterday we did the exercise where you think of a question and you point to the answer. And that worked amazingly well for some of you. Others, you were confused by the messages, but there will always be a message in there. So close your eyes and ask the angels, what is this saying to me? What do I need to know at this time? So if you're in physical separation, they want you to know they love your body, they love everything about you, but they are attracted to you. They want you to know how much they care about you. It's not just about the body, and they're working on stability and making a change. If you're in communication right now, what do you need to know? Kind of jumping out. It hurts so much without you. So if you're in communication, they are missing being with you intimately. They're realizing that it hurts so much when they are not with you. It hurts when I'm not with you. We've got communication. So obviously, if you're in communication, the communication is there, and they are just acknowledging that to you. We've got, you are so important to me, not just physically, but spiritually also. So again, it's reminding you it's not just a physical attraction. It's not just about, that sexy merge or that getting jiggy. It's about conversation. It's about love, romance, and joy, and living your lives together. We've got fire. So obviously there's a lot of fire. You're on fire for each other. And if you're in communication, there's a lot of action going on. And that's the energy of fire, movement, change. Throat chakra. And I've picked up on that at the beginning. So the throat chakra being healed to clear the air. So if you're in communication, then clearly the throat chakra is being healed. And we've got hermit. So if they're going within, if they're not responding to you straight away, if there's a little bit of distance, they are working things out. Don't take it personally. They're realizing it hurts so much without you. Very powerful. If you're in a karmic situation, one card, I'm on mission. So if you're in a karmic situation, if your person is with someone else or dealing with a karmic energy, or there seems to be some block or delay, they're on mission. And they are saying to you, it's part of my mission. I am learning what I need to learn from that situation, that person, that thing. So they're on mission. So trust in that now. Very powerful. If you're in a same-sex connection, what do we need to know? Straight out the deck again here. I'm trying to understand our connection. And this is constant. When I'm doing the messages for the same-sex twins, it's constantly the same thing. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to get my head around it. I'm trying to work out what to do. So they're trying to understand the connection, and they're dreaming about you. So you're dreaming of each other very vividly if you're in a same-sex connection. And you will be dreaming vividly anyway about each other. But, this is showing you it's very powerful because you're trying to understand. Maybe you're the one that's trying to understand, but you're coming together in dreams to communicate this and to understand what it is. If you're a twin in union right now, okay, we have a mission together, which is true. So you have a mission together, you're working out what that is, and I'm proud of you. So if you're in union, there's a lot of mutual respect there, feeling proud of each other, excited about what's to come. And let's do a message from twins on the other side. Twins on the other side, here we go. A few coming out. Yeah, look at this. We've got, I miss you on earth, okay? So they miss spending time with you on earth. So if your twin flame has passed over, if they are on the other side in heaven, on their mission up there, then they're missing you on earth and they're letting you know that. But remember, you're always one. And I feel you may be missing them on earth, even though you can feel them in the 5D realm. And the root chakra again has been healed. It's reminding you that you have roots in the earth, that you are one, that you will always be in forever. And this is a message for you from your twins higher self. They're reminding you they miss you, and it's all about your journey here on earth and what you're learning. So, stay close, stay grounded. I feel this is a big message to stay grounded, to remember who you are. And that's why Abraham Hicks says, meditate for 15 minutes, because you've come here to be on the earth, to learn on the earth plane, to experience the earthly experiences. So when you're kind of meditating and you're experiencing other things, you're giving your time away in a way. So take your time back, and it's okay to meditate. And, it's really nice sometimes when we do a long meditation, but it's also great to be in the earth and explore the earth and be in the now. And that's the real message coming through. So remember, physical separation is illusion. Close your eyes and feel them there. They're right by your side, walking with you. Feel their energy. Feel the heat. feel the chemistry, and most importantly, trust in the love, and replace any doubt with faith, and understand that if you're receiving repetitive messages, or if you've returned and receiving the same messages, there's a message in there for you. So listen, don't get triggered, observe, understand, and know. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.